Hello everyone, Giltar here with a sort of I guess a haul video, just to show you guys some of my recent acquisitions. The reason being is that my last few channel updates I've sort of gone on about working extra hours and overtime and this and that. And I figured I'd show you guys some of the money I've put to use that I've gotten from working so much lately. Just some of the action figures and model kits I've bought. So starting off, right here we have NECA's Dante from Dante's Inferno, the video game. A very nice action figure, and just something else that really impresses me from NECA. Just like the Perseus figure from Clash of the Titans, the recent movie remake, the Dante from Dante's Inferno looks really good, and it's yet another like $16 action figure that is, in my opinion, something that delivers way more than the price that you pay for it. Now moving on, I've got a bunch of things I've gotten over the course of the last week or so. First of all, I want to show you guys the Protect gear, which is from the Red Spectacles, I think, movie. This is a lot of people will know this probably from the Kerberos saga, which is an ongoing mixture of, like, there's manga, there's, I think, radio dramas, movie, and an anime or two, and very cool figure from Kyoto's Revoltech line. One of the earlier figures, it's number 61. And even though it is an earlier figure, 61 is actually, one of the earlier ones. There are many Revoltech figures, so this is something I got actually about 2 weeks ago. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this figure offers. It looks nice at the very least. Alright, next up are some S.i.c Figure Arts figures of Kamen Rider characters. I got this from AmiAmi.com, and they included this Tamashii Stage Act attachment. These are basically, I think, the cards that Kamen Rider Decade sort of does his rider kick through. So this is actually quite neat. I haven't opened this up yet, but there are some instructions to show you how you attach it to the Tamashii Stage Act and set up the cards for that sort of effect. I've got here Mighty form of Kamen Rider Kuga, Ground form of Agito, G3X from the Agito show, and G4 here from one of the Agito movies. I haven't opened them up yet, but I know for a fact that the G3X figure has a lot of really great accessories, and I'm thinking, to be honest, it might be similar to Ixa, the Figure Arts figure of Ixa, in that it has pretty much everything that you would want for the character as an action figure. It has all the accessories that you'd really want for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how those accessories pan out. Next up are a couple of Transformers figures. First of all, I have the Alternity Skywarp figure, which looks really nice in alt mode. I really like the Mitsuoka Orochi. And I bought Skywarp because the Starscream figure, it's really white, and it looks nice, but I just prefer the Skywarp color scheme over it. Plus, the head sculpt of the Skywarp figure seems a little more detailed. The Starscream head sculpt, a lot of people don't like it. I actually like the molding of the sculpt. I'm just not a fan of the bland color apps or paint apps that it has, whereas the Skywarp face sculpt has more contrast and varying colors. So I can't wait to get a load of this figure here. I'm very impressed with all the Transformers Alternity figures so far. I have Convoy, Megatron, Bumble, and now Skywarp. So I have at least one mold of each of the sort of variations of the figures there. So here are two figures that are hard to find, at least here in Canada. These are Toys R Us exclusives. This is Cybertron Ratchet from Transformers Animated, and also from Animated, RC. So I'm quite happy to get these figures. A friend of mine on one of the Transformers message boards was able to get these figures for me, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Next up are some Sengokuden model kits. My foray into the SD lineup continues, and I'm looking forward to working on these models and seeing what they're like. Probably out of these four, my favorite is this one, which is basically it uses the Gyan design, and I think it looks really neat. I like how it incorporates the shield into this Romance of the Three Kingdoms motif. So I'm looking forward to. I'll probably put this one together first. I'll just put my camera down for a moment here. Alright, sorry about that. So this box is a shipment from HobbyLink Japan. This was from their free shipping, EMS shipping, that they had a special on a couple of weeks ago. I got basically a bunch of Revoltech figures and a couple of model kits. So the first one is a very old Revoltech figure, number 15, so it's one of the very first ones. It's the Soltech H8 round facer. And here's some really interesting Yamaguchi Revoltech figures. This is Dankuga, a figure that I've wanted to get for a long time. This is Getter Dragon. And Neo Getter 1. So, very nice figures. I'm looking forward to seeing what they are like. Now some high-grade Universal Century kits. This is the Gelgoog. This is the Char custom version. I'm really looking forward to this because it's got some design points that I can't wait to speak about in my review of this model kit. Let's see here. This is the Zaku 2 F2 model kit, and instead of going for the normal Xeon colors, I opted to go with the EFSF color scheme, just because I've got a bunch of Zakus that are in the Xeon colors, and I don't have any of the EFSF variations, so I figured that I'd get this one in these colors, and if I like the model kit enough, I'll just pick up the Xeon color version as well. Now the next model kit is something that I've been looking forward to getting for a long time now, which is the RX-79G ground type, and this is the Ground War set. So you get the normal high-grade Universal Century ground type Gundam, but also a bunch of extra accessories, and I can't wait to get this one put together. And finally, it's a funny little figure, but I really like this Transformers crossover figure of the Hulk, and this is the Grey Hulk, which I like better, like the original Grey Hulk basically color scheme. I like this better than the Green Hulk, and this was a really cheap one. HobbyLink Japan was selling it for like basically $8 or $9, and it's like normally $20 or something like that, so I had to pick this up, especially with free shipping. And this shipment is from Hobby Search, which is currently having a 50% discount on shipping fees. Now, I've got some s.i.c. Kiwami Tamashii figures, and this is Kamen Rider Wild Chalice, which has a really great looking design. And two other s.i.c. Kiwami Tamashii figures. This is Kamen Rider Knight and Kamen Rider Ryuki. And just to mention to you guys, all these products that I've bought are on sale, so you know, it's actually I got quite a good discount on them. Next up is the Armored Core model kit of the Mirage C02 Uranus Mavers, or Marvers version, Mavers. A really cool looking design, and I can't wait to work on this. It's been a while since I worked on an Armored Core model kit, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on another AC model. And finally, from Bandai, from Armored Trooper Votoms, the Brutish Dog. Very cool design. I'm a big fan of the Armored Trooper Votom show. I've only started to watch it recently, and I'm really enjoying the really real robot sort of. It is a real robot anime, and the story is also pretty untypical. And I do have the Bandai model kit of the Scope Dog, And just to mention it to you guys, these are 1 to 20 scale models. And you know, despite having the Scope Dog model kit, I might work on the Brutish Dog one first, because I really like this design, which is basically a variation of the Scope Dog, but it's such a cool design in my opinion. So I don't know, I haven't worked on the Scope Dog, I haven't even touched it. I've just I looked at the contents of the kit and then put it away. I've got a lot of model kits that I haven't worked on yet, but anyways, that's just a look at some of my recent acquisitions. And again, it's really, you know, just because I've been talking so much lately about working so much, I figured I'd show you guys some results of, you know, all that extra work I've been doing. So hope you guys enjoyed this little peek into some of my recent pickups, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.